So, before this Odomos became available, the plant already existed. So, this Odomos gave birth to this Odomos. Okay, let me clear what I am talking about. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the most primitive mosquito repelling plant, which is the Odomos plant. And that gave rise to the brand Odomos. While I was researching about the Odomos plant, I did not find anything on the internet. There were no YouTube videos, there were no Instagram videos, there was nobody in distant parts of Iceland talking about this plant, nor in India, nowhere. Because not many people know about this amazing plant called as Odomos. Now these Odomos mosquito repellent creams were widely available in the 90s. I remember using them as a 5-year-old baby, and I have been using them till now on me and my kids because we live in an urban setting where mosquitoes are inevitable. But what if I told you that you can get rid of the mosquitoes in and around your balcony or your house just by keeping few of these plants? Wouldn't that be interesting? So yes, Odomos is a highly effective mosquito repellent plant. But in this video, I'm going to be telling you what is this plant all about, how to take care of this plant, where to keep it, the soil, light, all the requirements, and how beneficial it is for you and why nobody shared this secret. As I said, nothing much is available on the internet or in any encyclopedia about the origins of this plant, so even I don't know. But this is how the Odomos plant looks like, and the company Goodnight Godrej stole the name of this plant, obviously. I would not say stole, but used it to make their mosquito repellent cream. So what are some of the basic properties of this plant? So I'll be really frank with you, I just got this plant in this month, so around 10 to 15 days back, and I have been studying this plant ever since. So as you saw in the trailer, I took out a few leaves of this plant and smelled it, and the fragrance was a little bit jarring for my nose. So will it be effective? Of course. So the fragrance that we find jarring or a little bit, oh my god, what kind of a fragrance is this, repels mosquitoes. That's why this plant is really useful in repelling them. If you are in an area which has a lot of mosquitoes, I think 3 to 4 of these plants will be more than enough for a nice, I have to say, 100-200 square feet balcony, because the fragrance of this plant is really a bit strong. But if you go near this plant like this, it's not much. Only when you break the stem and the leaves does that, scent come out, which actually repels the mosquitoes. But we are human beings and mosquitoes are insects, so their smelling glands or olfactory glands are much more active. And what happens when you keep this plant in your balcony is that all the mosquitoes will actually sit on this plant. Isn't that amazing? And they will not bite you. Coming to taking care of this plant, the first and the foremost thing which any and every plant needs to grow is a growing medium. Of course, it is soil. As any basic plant, it can grow in any kind of soil. Now, it came in this nursery pot in chikat clay based soil, and it's also working for this plant. But an ideal soil mixture would be 80% clay soil, cocoa peat, a bit of perlite or vermiculite, and compost, which acts as a fertilizer. All this basic soil mix will help the roots of this plant to get aerated, and the compost will help in basic nutrients like NPK and calcium and help the plant really grow. So any kind of basic soil mix is good. And I'm telling you to add cocoa peat because this plant grows a little bit fast. Already since I've got it, it got a lot of new leaves. So cocoa peat will help it to retain moisture. The second part is, where do you keep it? You can keep it in any brightly lit spot. I can feel that the stems of these plants are a little delicate. So do not keep it in a area which gets 5 to 6 hours of direct harsh sunlight. Keep it in an area where you can go and read your book, but you will not need sunglasses to go and stand in that area. That's the basic thing that you can do for this plant. And that's it. Water it every day, or you can do the soil test and water it. Touch the plant, and if the soil sticks to your hand, don't water it. When the soil doesn't stick to your hand, water it. Water it after every 1 or 2 days, depending on the climate that you stay in, and this plant will be hale and hearty. Where to buy this plant from? So I am going to link the place where you can buy this plant from, but I am telling you, they have also run out of these plants because we've advertised it so much. But I will request my friend to get more of these, and you can buy it from her. And also, when the plant starts growing a lot, I will share that I have enough of Odomos, and you can propagate it from me by taking cuttings of the same. Also, what I would like to add is that this is an experiment that I am doing, and it's only been 15 days that I have this plant with me. So I am not 100% sure as to how effective it is to repel mosquitoes, but I am telling you from the scent of this plant that it will do the job, because I am getting a bit lightheaded smelling so many leaves of this plant at the moment. So how did you like our series on mosquitoes and do plant cause mosquitoes and all about the Odomos plant, and what would you like us to talk about? Our next videos are going to be about soil, so do stay tuned to our YouTube channel. Show us a lot of love by subscribing, liking and commenting below. Thank you. Bye.